In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to read your utility bills, specifically your electricity bill and your natural gas bill. Here's a sample electric bill, and I'm going to walk you through all of the important parts of this bill. One of the things to notice, first of all, is that electricity is measured in a unit called kilowatt hours. And a kilowatt hour is a unit of energy. It's a funny unit, but it's the unit of energy, which means if I use a device that has a power of 1 watt, and you might remember that 1 watt is 1 joule per second, 1 kilowatt is 1,000 watts or 1,000 joules per second. So a kilowatt hour means how much energy you use if you use a kilowatt device, which is 1,000 joules per second, for an hour. And since there are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour, a kilowatt hour is a very large unit of energy. It is 3,600,000 joules. Okay, now seems like a lot of energy, but a joule is actually quite a small unit of energy. Anyway, those are the units that are used to measure electricity. You can see a few other things. You can also see that you can see the price, and the price is broken down into the delivery charges and the generation charges. Delivery charges, which you see right here, are how much it costs to actually deliver the energy to your house, and this is how much it costs to actually produce the energy to your house. So you can see in this case, it actually costs more to move the energy from the power plant to my house than it did to actually produce it. You'll see you have the current month. That's the month that you're being billed for. We can compare that to last month, and where it says last year, that's comparing the same month last year. Okay, now let's move down the bill a little bit, and you can see that there is a graph here. And the graph, you see right here, just gives you a graphical view of how your electricity use has been over the year. So this is the current month here, January, and we go all the way back. This is January 2013, all the way back in time to January in 2012. So you can compare your usage. We can see there's a month right here that was August, and perhaps I was using the air conditioner quite a bit that month, but for some reason I used more electricity that month than I did in other months. As we move down the bill, one of the things you will be asked to do in the activity that we're doing is to add up all of your energy use for the year. Okay, and we're going to use this chart right here for that. And what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add every single month for a year. Now just be careful that this is actually giving us 13 months of data, not just 1 month. Not just 12 months. We want to take only 12 months so we can get a year, otherwise we're over counting. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just pull up the calculator, and we're simply going to add the numbers for each month. So for example, this current month I'm using 453. I'm going to add that to 405, and so on until I get the total. Once you get the total, that will then get entered onto the spreadsheet. Now I'm going to show you how to look at your gas bill. This is a sample gas bill. Gas bill is organized a little bit differently from the electric bill, but you can see that it has basically the data that you want. Unfortunately for us, it's using a different unit. It's using a therm for a unit of energy, as opposed to here's a therm, as opposed to the kilowatt hour. So we can do the conversion to that later. What we're going to want to look at in this bill is we can see that it goes through every single month. Here's December, here's November, October, September, August, etc. Then it goes back up here for May, April, May, April, October, September, August, etc. Then it goes back up here for May, April, May, April, October, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, it goes through every single month. Here's December, here's November, October, September, August, etc. Then it goes back up here for May, April. Now you can see in this case there's no March. That's because they actually took the reading of the meter in April for the previous month, but we still have the data there all the way back to November of 2011. Again, what we're going to want is 12 months of data, and I've got more than 12 months of data here. So when we do our addition of a month of data, we only want to take 12 months. Okay, and again, we'll take out our calculator, and we can add up the number of therms, and that's what will go into the spreadsheet. When you open up the spreadsheet, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to put your electric yearly usage of kilowatt hours here, your yearly usage of gas right here. If you had oil, we're going to want to find the total number of gallons of heating oil. That may be a challenge for you to find, but we'll do our best there. And then your car data goes right in here. Finally, we're going to put in the area of your house. Occupancy is the number of residents who live in your house, and the calculations will be done for you.